Hey everybody, Kim here, Little Biz Resources. And today I want to go over one of our features of our upcoming marketplace that's launching in January. And if you're interested in becoming a beta user, we're going to have it open free for the beta users. Then there is a link in the description where you can sign up to get notified. Now, what this is the dashboard, of course, for the vendors, so the sellers, essentially. And one of the things that we really wanted to have was the ability to add access that was not the same access level as the owner of the store. So for you, right? And you go, well, what's the benefit of that? Well, let's take Etsy as an example. So Etsy, if you want to have like a virtual assistant, or you want to have somebody that comes in and helps like optimize your listings or something, you have to give them your login. And that means that they can get access to your financial information. They can they can completely mess up your store. You're responsible for anything they do. And Etsy even has a clause in there that says if you share your information, they can potentially shut you down. Right? So there's all of these different elements with not wanting to share your login, and that makes it really difficult to expand without doing something like integrating it somewhere else, right? And it costs a lot of money to do that. And you're like, hey, you know what? I just want to manage my shop. So what we've done is we went ahead and added in a staff access, and that's right here. And what that means is that you can give somebody specific access. So let's go and go into it. And I'm going to add a new staff. Now, something that you should keep in mind here is that I know Shopify users, which of course Shopify is not a marketplace, but Shopify users do have the capability to add like, I think 2 staff at the regular level, and then you can add more later. This, as far as I've been able to test so far, and what I've been told, is that it is completely unlimited, right? So if you want to have 15 people in here doing stuff, you can have 15 people in here doing stuff or more, right? Now, of course, I don't know if you want that many because you kind of manage that many, but if you needed it, it would be there, right? So what you have to enter is a first name, a last name, and an email address. The email address, which I'm going to put just kind of a fake one in here, but what's going to happen is that's going to send them their password to get in, okay? So I'm going to just make it mine, and then we're going to do silly something we'll just do Little Biz Resources so I know it's not going anywhere. And then optional phone number, right? And I wouldn't, unless you need that for documentation purposes, you don't have to do that. So you say create staff. Now, once you create the staff member, it's going to email them. And then, yes, this is on a slower server right now. We'll upgrade it as we get closer to launching. But I'm going to come in here. I'm going to say manage permissions, right? And when I manage the permissions, and we'll go over all of these in a training, by the way, you can see what they got: overviews and reports, order, coupon, review, withdraw, product, right? Add a product, edit a product, delete a product. Now you can say, I don't want them to be able to delete a product, right? And you can just take that off, and then you can update the permissions. So it's really easy to manage. And like I said, we'll have details on what all of these are, and I'll probably do both a video and like a little checklist reference, right? So it'll be really easy for you to go, yes, I want this, or no, I don't want this. And the reason why we decided to have this again is that you need to be able to grow and expand, and you can't do that if it's just one login like Etsy has, right? I mean, it's too risky for your business. You need to be able to grow and to be able to add staff on as you need it. So that is something that we really wanted to implement, and we got that in here, and it seems to be working great. We still, of course, got lots of kinks to work out, lots of stuff to add, but this is an element I wanted you to see. And of course, if you haven't heard of this yet, we are building a marketplace. My sister and I, Chrissy and I, are building a marketplace, and we know it's going to be a long road to what ideally we want, but the goals right now are to have a marketplace. It's your shop, so that we're not going to be putting ads on there. Now, we do have a little bit of a hiccup with some recommended products if you don't have any products on your site, but we're still kind of testing that out and figuring it out. But we're not going to have any ads on there, right? We're not going to be pushing people to other people's products. If it's your product, your page, your listing, right? And then, of course, now we have staff capability. We're going to also have it for those of you who have never been on a marketplace or scared to be on a marketplace. We're going to have it so that you can actually come in, and when you first get started, you'll submit products to us and we'll review them. And the reason why we do that is because we have restrictions on what we can allow on our marketplace based on our credit card processors, right? So whether it's PayPal or Stripe or whatever, they all have restrictions. So because of that, we also have to pass that through. And I know, I don't know how Etsy gets away with some of the stuff they have on their site because it violates like PayPal and they have PayPal attached. So I don't know how they do that, but that's not my problem. So this is something anyway that you can get started with. We're going to start beta testing in January. And, if you're excited, let me know. You can hop into the Little Biz Resources Facebook group if you want to, ask questions or anything else. You can also already see kind of a sneak peek a little bit here. We've got user subscriptions. And actually, I don't think that's where the subscriptions go. Yeah, so that's one of these is for your subscription to the marketplace, and the other one's subscriptions that you can offer, right? So you can't offer subscriptions through Etsy, and you can through our marketplace. So if you wanted to, have something where you have somebody who subscribes to something, you can put it on the marketplace and they can purchase it there. So if you don't have your own website or you need it to, offer something offline or whatever it is, you can do that. And so we'll talk more about these, there's a lot of different things. We've got some great product opportunities that you do not see in marketplaces. And that alone is going to be the most amazing feature for me, at least. I'm excited about that because you get more of an opportunity to upsell and cross-sell with our platform versus Etsy and Amazon, that they're more interested in upselling and cross-selling to other people, not to your shop. And so we are going to have a ton of options for you. And we're really excited about this. So if you're interested, again, there's a link in the description to sign up for the, to get information about the beta access when it's released. Yes, we have not released the name yet. If you have signed up or you see it somewhere, please don't blurt it out. We're trying to keep it a secret for right now because we're still trying to get everything, in line for it. But we of course have the domain name. So if nothing else, we've got that. And so we should be ready in January. And if you have questions or if there's a feature that you'd like to see, let us know. It will not be immediately. We already have a whole long list of stuff that we're adding in, and we're probably booked out at least through the whole first year, through all of 2022, with updates and add-ons and stuff that we'll be building. So if you're excited, or if you want more, if you have questions, if you want more information, click that button. It'll open up into an opt-in page. You'll put your information in, and that's how I'm going to keep in touch with everybody. So anyway, thanks for listening, and I look forward to the next time. If you guys want to come live on Thursday, you can ask questions as well, or hop into the Facebook group. Thanks.